Fascinating.
It really is a match against the best returner and passer in the game in Agassi, and the best serve volleyer going around at the moment, Pat Rafter.
Thank you.
Not yet,
Well, it was a pretty good approach, low, pretty close to the line, but just have a look at that backhand pass. It's been a weapon for him so far tonight.
Well, over the whole length of the match, if they indulge in that sort of point, there's only one winner really in the main. It's got to be Agassi from the back of the court. Rafter was not allowed to come forward.
Funnily enough, Andre would be well advised to adopt a similar tactic that he did against Woodford and not give Pat much pace. I think he'd find Rafter doesn't generate pace well at all from the back of the court. The harder you hit to him, the better he blocks it.
Game Agassi. 2-all.
Well, he's come back from that stuttering start with a vengeance. Agassi, love game.
Love 15.
I'm just wondering whether Rafter slightly mishits this volley. Agassi just didn't seem to see it at all.
Oh, that's a beautiful volley.
30-15.
Right out of the textbook.
Yeah, really makes quick ground to the net, volleying well out in front of the body. No chance for Andre there.
T15. 40-30.
Still gusty here tonight. It was fairly windy today, and I think both players just having a little bit of trouble with service. Maybe two nerves just pressing a fraction more than they have to.
It's a menace, isn't it, serving that two-handed backhand.
Deuce.
Well, it's a difficult assignment. Where do you go? Very dangerous off both wings. Just look how far up he is in the court. Sees the ball quicker than anybody.
Advantage rafter. Game rafter. Rafter leads 3-2.
Oh, 0800 123 300. Now repeat that. Just listen, repeat, and understand. That's how easy it is to start speaking a new language with Linguaphone in as little as 12 weeks. Call free for a 14-day home trial and start speaking any of 30 languages at your own pace. Phone 0800 123 300 today for your 14-day no-risk trial, or ask about our free information pack. We're waiting for your call.
For every weekend in September, BT is doing something very special. Phone anywhere in the UK for a penny a minute. That's a saving of 69% on national calls. Get those wires humming with BT's 1p Weekend Saver.
Two-three, first set.
You can just see the breeze tugging at Agassi's shirt. The end that he's serving from now probably has the wind at his back, just slightly.
Good volley, very good volley.
Low.
Well, the technique wasn't so pretty, but he does have a great pair of hands, using them to good effect.
Love. (40-15).
magnificent finish.
3-all.
Really looking at Agassi tonight, well, during this whole tournament, you wouldn't think this is the same man who has had so many first-round losses this year. Hardly done anything. Best result has been the semi-final, San Jose quarter-final, recently before this US Open. Three all first set.
Fifteen love.
Pretty tough serve to charge, 98 miles an hour on a second serve.
Let's first serve.
Oh, that's terrific volley.
30 love.
For a big man, he really is cat-like at the net, smothering that half volley. And because he spends so much time at the net, he really does know the angles. He knows how to cover the court. He's always looking for the ball.
Love.
That was an excellent serve. More than most, he's going to have to worry about where he serves to, what speed, what variation. Playing Agassi, really, you can't just feed him. He just bangs it past you.
Game rafter, ball change.
Very
Rafter
nearly
leads
the half volley
4-3.
pass. Well, it's all very exciting so far, isn't it, Wally, this? And more or less what we expected, but as good, personally speaking anyway, it's as good as I hoped it would be so far.
Yeah, if there's one area that both players are struggling with a little bit, it's the first serve. And probably for the same reason. Both guys know that, well, Rafter knows that Andre's such a good returner. He's probably trying to press a bit on the first serve, and likewise Andre, he knows that if he misses that first serve, he's got to have Rafter in all over him. So you're looking at Agassi's percentage down to 40%, Rafter at 48%. You'd expect that to pick up a little bit as the match goes on and they settle in. But Andre really has made Pat work very hard in a couple of games on his serve. If he can continue to do that, I think it'll be very telling.
There's that column down the next to the bottom there, which is going to be illuminating as the evening wears on. You see that Pat Rafter has made 30 excursions to the net and won 18 of them.
Time.
So he's just in credit. Agassi has been twice to the net and one was successful. So there you have the pattern of the match.
And this is the danger end for Andre Agassi. He's serving into a slight breeze. Just makes it easier for Pat to stay with him if they get involved in a baseline rally. If he gets a second serve with his new balls, and if Rafter gets a second serve, he'll probably just hold up a bit in the breeze, make it easier for him to get on top of it.
Love. 15 all. (30-15). (30 all). (13-14).
Rafter just pushing it very deep, very little pace. Andre losing patience, going a bit too much. Brings up Rafter's first break point in this game. It was the right move by Andre there to go to the net. In the end, the half volley looked a bit clumsy. That'll be pretty disappointed by missing that. Very big opportunity.
Advantage Rafter.
Screen is Tony Roach, Davis Cup coach, and his wife Sue. Agassi must go down the line on this pass. You can see for Pat, if Agassi goes cross court, it's just one step forward and he cuts off the whole angle. The most effective passing shots are down the line.
Deuce.
Well, that looked faster than it was. 108 miles an hour, but had a pretty heavy quality to it.
I think that must have hit the line. That really shot through.
Advantage Rafter.
I like Rafter's neat block to turn. A little bit of backspin for control.
Game Rafter.
Would you believe it?
Rafter leads 5-3.
And we'll be serving for the set. A couple of uncharacteristic errors from Agassi there. Very surprising.
Those errors, very bad on Andre's behalf, but it's the implied threat of Rafter coming to the net constantly that forces you into error. You try to do too much.
(15 love). (30 love).
We know Andre's a great returner, but in my opinion, he's really going for too much. He's making too many unforced errors on that return. Got to respect the rafter serve, get it back low, make him volley up, get yourself into the point.
40 love.
Beautiful serve that with slice. And that serve produces 3 set points for Rafter.
Game and first set Rafter.
Well,
6-3.
An amazing final point. So Patrick Rafter has broken through again, and he has won the first set 6-3.
Love 15.
It's just interesting to watch, Pat. That first set, he didn't do anything spectacular. He really has a very simple style, very methodical.
Love 30.
This is a bad patch, last couple of games of the first set, and so far of this set. Well, Rafter should have made that with his skills.
15-30.
The thing about Pat is he really does unsettle you. Agassi's hit about as many ground strokes in a 6-3 set as he did in the first game of his other matches.
Let's first serve.
Just got no rhythm, no real timing.
Thirty all. Game Agassi. First game, second sets.
A bit lucky to get away with that. 1 or 2 errors there from Pat Rafter, but Agassi really stumbling at the beginning. New pink shirt. He's in the pink tonight again.
Always interesting to see what Andre's going to come up with next. And here's that body that I think could still lose a couple of pounds.
Well, the hair's come on and off as well. It's a sweaty night. You've seen the sweat pouring off Pat. Agassi doesn't see the sweat quite so much. Pat Rafter's always been dripping.
Yeah, the humidity this last few days in New York has been very high. Players have been struggling a little. We saw Sampras yesterday pretty much run out of puff. Today was Cedric Piolin against Michael Chang. So the humidity taking its toll.
Love 15. All.
Well, that's what's letting Andre down, surprisingly enough. He's just going for too much on that second serve.
30-15.
Bill, I think if anything, Andre's charging that second serve too much. That second serve of Rafter has hit at 100 miles an hour. Andre returning a good, well, metre and a half inside the baseline.
Yeah, well, what he's trying to do, isn't it, is almost a half-volley return of serve. I mean, by the time he's moved in, the ball hasn't risen all that much. Super touch, really lovely, soft hands.
Well, I'm just surprised Andre hasn't gone to the air yet. Pat Rafter's extremely close to the net. We see here in this camera shot, not quite, but he's probably only 3 or 4 feet away.
$15 love. $15 all.
66 miles an hour and a fault.
Let's second serve.
Well, he knows Rafter's coming in, very ready for the pass. Not a bad approach up the middle of the court. Agassi, one player that can create his own angles.
Here we go.
Well, here it is, good approach from Rafter, but this is the other dimension. As a volleyer, you'll keep crowding the net until someone finally lobs you. Then you become aware that they may be going over the top.
Great hitting by Agassi. Really fierce hitting, and Agassi is ahead, 2-1. Nowhere near as good as they are at the moment, or his return of serve. He has improved out of sight in that direction. Serving now, 1-2, second set.
$15 love.
He might use that serve into the body a bit more.
Well, it is very effective if Andre is going to charge the second serve. You serve at the body, jam him up, give him less time. Can't take a free swing at the ball.
Love.
Well, it's all right to hit and hope. I mean, he's extremely good at just banging away Agassi, but I think what Wally said about just taking it easy, making Rafter play, making him hit up preferably, is a better option. Just a little confirmation with his finger there towards his coach, Brad Gilbert. Maybe they had a discussion about that particular return of serve.
Well, you can count on one hand the number of first volleys Rafter's had to make. Agassi's either hit the winner or made the error, and that's not how he should be playing this match.
40-30.
Well, I guess if you're going to keep going for them, you'll eventually make some. I don't think you'll make enough.
Deuce.
Rafter this time staying back, and Rafter didn't catch that approach cleanly. And just have a look at that running forehand. What I like so much about Andre Agassi, very hard to push him off that baseline. Always stands his ground. Well, there's a case in point. Andre just shanking back the last two returns and somehow squeaking out the points. This is a great point. Just listen to that crowd.
I don't think we've heard a noise like that through this tournament.
Please.
Brilliant. Very good return and just a magnificent volley.
Deuce.
Just instinctive skill.
Great pick-up here. Look at that. The good serve. Really jamming Agassi. One thing, Andre hits the ball, the way he's returning, very hard and flat.
Please.
That is the easier volley. Much harder to hit when they are dipping heavily with topspin at you.
Advantage, Rafter. Deuce.
Well, this time, good low return. Rafter seems to have the tactic, playing Agassi up the middle, not wanting to open up the wings.
Advantage, Rafter.
That was a well-picked serve. Only 3 aces from Rafter in the match. 2, in fact. 1 in this set, that one.
Deuce. Advantage rafter. Game rafter. 2-all.
An excellent serve that was down the right down the middle of the court. Agassi a 2-all, second set.
Love 15.
Directed up at his camp up there, his coach, Brad Gilbert.
Love 30.
Well, Pat may have won that battle, but too many rallies like that, and I think he'll lose the war. That's not what he wants to get involved in. He'll cover too much court. Andre will do all the dictating, and he'll run out of puff.
Well, there's a pretty girl in there. Why not, Pat? He's known for it. A hero of most of the females in Australia, isn't that right, Wally?
Well, what's he known for?
For liking pretty girls. You're trying to put me on the spot.
Oh, Bill, I'm sorry.
All right. Point. What a fantastic point.
Just look at Pat Rafter gasping for air. Has he worked hard this game? Good bluff there from Rafter. Agassi really should have gone to the forehand. And great touch to finish it off. Let's see how low down he gets. Eyes right at the level of the ball. 2 break points.
Beautiful pass, like a bullet.
30-40.
Well, Rafter doing the right thing, trying to get in on Andre. If you can pass it like that, too good.
Still break point.
Deuce. Advantage rafter.
Didn't have to be that good. Rafter was on the ropes. He was well behind the baseline.
It's a third chance for him to break.
Andre can sneak out of this game. This has been a great game for him. He has made Pat work so hard. Really might take a bit of the sting out of Rafter.
Advantage rafter.
Oh, what a time to do it. That gives his fourth break point to Pat Rafter. And it's Andre Agassi's fifth double fault. You see Brad Gilbert's face there. Couldn't believe this goes over.
Deuce.
Well, I cannot believe this. I thought Rafter had done everything right. And Andre did not catch that cleanly. That ball hit the throat of the racket. So a little bit of luck
Thank you.
always helps.
Advantage Agassi.
Well, the match is really on in earnest now. It's a good approach by Rafter. By hitting the ball a little slower, it actually gives him more time to get to the net and establish net position. Too good once again, Agassi.
Oh, that was a great backhand. He really let fly on that one.
Deuce.
Tell you something, Wally. I was talking about. I watched Pat Rafter win his one and only title in Manchester a few years ago, and his return of serve was awful, even in the final, and his ground strokes were very erratic. He has improved out of sight in that direction.
Advantage rafter.
These nets here at the US Open, very taut, very tight. They give some very unfriendly bounces off them. Fifth chance to break. is bereft of calm now. Mike Morrissey is not going to overrule.
That's garbage. 3-2.
Rafter at 3-2.
15 love. Love. $30-15.
I think that ball was on the line.
You Australians stick together, so did Pat Rafter.
It really did shoot. Good indication when the ball hits the paint. It really does take off here at the US Open.
Attacking topspin lob.
30 all.
No chasing that one. Good ball. That was a magnificent second serve. 101 miles an hour. And a great volley behind the serve.
40-30.
When you volley as well as Pat Rafter, it's not necessarily a bad thing for the ball to be coming at you hard and flat. All you got to do is put your racket there out in front of the body, keep it firm, and the ball will just fly.
Game Rafter. Rafter leads 4-2.
It's the slower dipping return that causes a lot of problems for the volleyer.
Yes, the Agassi, the Bruguera type opponent, you mean? Who actually beat Rafter in Wimbledon on grass. A mammoth match a couple of years ago.
Love 15.
That was a marvellous lob as well.
30-15.
Your prediction was right, Wally. And all this means that Rafter will be more chary about closing in on the net.
Yes, eventually it'll just keep Pat that one extra step away from the net, which then makes your passing shot a little easier. Smart play.
40-15.
Only the fourth time he's been to the net in this set, that is, Agassi. And 3 times he's made the winner.
Game Agassi, ball change.
Well,
Rafter
Agassi
leads
hung in there,
4-3.
played a good game, and he's still just 1 break behind, 4-3. And here, number 1 court, Arthur Ashe Stadium. He's going down the line pretty consistently, isn't he?
Love 15.
If you can, always pass down the line. Makes it a lot tougher volley. If you go across court, all your opponent has to do is stick out the racket and he's got the open court.
Love 30.
Quite often he's lost the first point on his service games in this match, Rafter, but not often the first 2 points, if at all.
Really is going body serve and things get tight.
Super hitting, so quick, Agassi.
15-40.
Well, on TV, it probably looked as though Rafter should have done more with that forehand volley, but that ball would have been really rifled at him. And big points.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in fairness to both players, please don't call out as the players are about to serve. Thank you.
Rafter pretty annoyed. Someone probably with a few beers under their belt just yelled out as he threw up the toss for the second serve.
Please. Deuce.
Two break points saved by surging forward to volley, very brave after his second serve. Down to an amazing pick-up on the half volley.
Advantage Rafter.
Rafter made the semi-finals of the French Open on clay this year, and this is pretty much how he did it, with great court coverage and then the short-angled volley. Fantastic touch.
game, rafter. Rafter leads 5-3.